Órale, Cholo Trucker, M.A.S. movies and shows, and here we got the movie Rust Creek. Rust Creek is a 2018 movie. It is an hour and 48 minutes long. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 84%. You can find this movie on Netflix, AMC Plus, YouTube, Sling TV, Amazon Prime Video, YouTube TV, Fandango at Home, Google Plus Movies and TV. I saw it on Amazon Prime. Let me go ahead and get to the description. Sawyer is an ambitious, overachieving college student who has a seemingly bright future. While on her way to a job interview, a wrong turn leaves her stranded deep in the frozen forest. Suddenly, the young woman who has everything to live for finds herself facing her own mortality as she's punished by the elements and pursued by a band of ruthless outlaws. Okay. Look, I saw the trailer of this movie and I thought it was gonna be better. Yes, that is somewhat what the movie's about, but most of the movie is not really about that. She's basically using GPS, as most people do, to get to Washington, and there's a lot of road closures. While there's road closures, she sees something that she wasn't supposed to see, or at least the guys that that see her think that she saw something they weren't supposed to see. Now it's two jackass brothers, they're not very bright. It's not like these guys are, really smart outlaws. All right. These are two kind of jackass douchebags, man. They don't really have a lot of brains. And basically, she finds herself, she has to get out of the car to read a map. She's not trusting GPS anymore. Then these guys come, they scare her off away from her vehicle. Now she's in the forest, right? These two guys, obviously, they're from the mountains, they're from the forest. So they're pretty familiar with the forest and all that, with the whole terrain. So they, try to track her down where they can, when they can. It's not, when you watch the trailer, you think that's what the whole movie is really about, but in reality, no. In reality, the movie's a little bit more about her building a bondship with one other guy who also lives out in the forest, but yet he's also in cahoots with some of these outlaws, but he's protecting her from them. He's keeping it secret from them. That's mainly what the movie's about. It's not a bad watch. It's a decent movie. I don't know if I'd put it 84% the way Rotten Tomatoes did, but it's a somewhat decent movie. It's out in the forest. They're cooking meth. I don't want to ruin it too much for you guys, but look, the acting is it's a little subpar, man. And it's got a bunch of actors that I don't really know except for the sheriff. And you're in a spot, she's in a position where she doesn't know who to trust. Are the sheriffs crooked? Who's crooked? Who's not? And it just tends to be that this one guy who you could tell doesn't have all his marbles. He's a little bit off when it comes to the mind, right? He seems to be the only one that really gives a damn and is willing to help her. All that being said, he is in cahoots with the same outlaws that are trying to hunt her down. He's just not with them and trying to kill her. So he's hiding her and she's living with him. And that's basically what the movie's about, man, until they actually find out. Or do they find out? But look, it's a decent watch. I'm not really gonna recommend it. It was interesting until I lost interest. And then I just finished watching the movie just because I was like, well, I'm already so far in. Let's just go ahead and finish watching it. But outside of that, it's not really, you don't really got to waste your time watching it. I don't know if I'd say it's a complete waste of time. It's okay. It's decent at best. That is Rust Creek. Cholo Trucker, M.A.S. movies and shows. Catch you guys on next one.